Hey you guys, hey, it's Cariola and I'm back with another video. Clock it. So this video is gonna just be about I'm sorry guys, I need to wear my manners. Welcome if you're new to my channel, and also this is not my usual setup, but I literally paid money to build this whole little background and stuff to do content, and I never do content in this area, so I'm just trying to start just giving you guys what you deserve, period. You guys deserve a lot better than what I've been giving, so I'm gonna give more. And if you like these hats, sometimes I feature these hats in my videos, or sometimes like when I'm rushing out the door, I have these bucket hats. Well, these crochet hats, I guess that's what they call. But I have these crochet hats and they are up on my website. So if you're interested in the crochet hats, they're on my website, and they're actually cheaper than a hair store. Yeah, because the hair store would be like $15, and on my website you can get it for $12. They are beautiful hats. I shipped them out within 24 hours, and you will have them soon. Like, they're gonna come really fast. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. And then also I have oils. These are some of my oils. These are universal oils. You can use them anywhere, on your body, on your face, on your skin. You know, you can just use it. I'm an oil girl. I use some on my lips because I didn't feel like searching for my lip gloss. And it's good for if you get like ingrown hairs and stuff, because of the herbs I use to seep it. I use like clove, rosemary, stuff like that. It's very good to bring down ingrown hairs and heal, like, well, not heal, but assist in healing with like abscesses from piercings and stuff like that. And tattoos, because I see somebody use my oil on the tattoo and they tattoo completely healed. So yeah, those are some things you can check out, what assisted with the healing. So this video is going to be about people that seem like they'll do anything for you, but they really will do anything to you. And a lot of times we tend to not, it's like a thin line between love and hate type of situation. And we won't really notice that. You know, somebody might come off like a good friend, or somebody oh, you're so good to me. But in reality, they really will do anything to you. And it's very dangerous. I've had multiple friendships throughout my lifetime where I got into certain situations with these friends, and I realized that person would do anything to me. Like, their main objective in being in my life is to hold me back and to keep me at a vibration that they can tolerate. So, for instance, I'll bring it back to a high school friend. I had this high school friend. We were real good friends, and she was a bully. So eventually, a bully always is going to eventually start to bully the people around them, whether you're their friend or not. And I started to kind of pull away from the friendship because I started noticing that it wasn't really good for me and the dynamic wasn't healthy. She wanted a lot of control over my life, and she wanted to like treat me like one of her minions. And eventually, you play the sidekick for so long. At least in high school and stuff, I always tend to play the sidekick friend because I was afraid of being the main attraction, because I saw how I'll become targeted. And I wouldn't even lie, that year I wanted to be popular, because I remember I used to be like, oh, I want to be popular, I want people to know me, I want people to like me. But I didn't realize popularity came with polars. Like, it came with positive and it came with negative. So I would have these periods of time where I was really popular and people really liked me, and then I'll have these periods of times where I was like most hated and people hated me and they would talk so much shit about me. But it was stemmed around that friend, because that friend created that dynamic around me. Like, when she liked me, she talked good about me, and other people treated me good. When she didn't like me, her other friends would try to bully me. They'll be nasty to me. Like, I'll come up and it'll seem like they'll just got done talking shit about me. And that's when I realized she always came off like a person that would do anything for me. Like, she'll do my hair, she'll be nice to me. I met her mom, we'll have sleepovers at each other's houses, but then turn around and be malicious as hell towards me. Like, you'll talk shit about me, you will bully me, you will try to get other people to have a problem with me. And then it got to a point where we actually got in a physical fight and we fought. Mind you, she was older than me, because she was 18, I was 15. So she was much older than me. She was damn near out of high school. And then it felt like she just wanted me to be humiliated. Like, she wanted me to be embarrassed. She didn't want me to feel good about myself. So I was not no pussy ass bitch. Even back then. Even though I lost the fight, that was like one of the only fights I ever lost, right? But I lost that fight and it killed my pride because I had not lost no fights at that point until I fought her. Well, she fought me because I didn't even get a chance to fight back, to be real. I still had my stuff in my hand. She basically like just started swinging on me. By the time I tried to throw my shit down, I had done tripped over my shoe. Because I was nervous. I was scared. I wasn't mentally ready to fight at that time, but I knew the fight was coming because everybody at school was talking about, like, it was like a hush hush under the scenes type of thing. Like, everybody was talking about it. So we end up fighting. Well, she beat me up. Well, she didn't really beat me up because I ain't had no marks or bruises. She only pulled like one little track out my head. This back when I used to work glue-ins. So she just pulled like one little track out my head. And then it was more so just embarrassing because it was recorded. People were talking about it. You know, it was just, she wanted to humiliate me. Mind you, we were best friends. So other people was like, I didn't even know you and her had beef. I'm like, she became jealous of me for no reason. Like, we were cool. Everything was cool. And then I started to separate myself. And then that's when the jealousy started. Mind you, the jealousy probably was always there. But I really feel like she just wanted to be with me. I feel like she wanted a relationship because she ended up becoming gay later on down the line. So I was just kind of like, you was always gay. Like, this is why you was acting like this with me. So, yeah, that was crazy. But then I realized she just wasn't a good friend for me. Because even later on, I was riding the bus. You know, we all rode the bus. And she tried to, like, dap me up after the whole thing happened. Because, you know, I wasn't a pussy ass bitch. Like, I wasn't about to go hide and be scared and not want to ride the bus and not come to school. She held her hand up. I was like, no, I'm good, baby. And she was like, what? And because she was so used to having that little control over me, she could not believe that she beat me up. She fought me. She humiliated me in front of the whole school. And I still did not want to be her friend. Like, I still was not about to be like, let's be cool. Because in that mind, I was ready to fight you again. Because I already felt like I wanted to redeem myself. So I was like, bitch, if you try me again, we getting at it. Like, we going at it. Like, but then I was just like, you know what? Bitch, I don't even want to hold your hand. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to rekindle nothing. So then I was walking to the corner store one day. This was like summertime after school let out. Even though I lost that fight, people still fuck with me. I was still cool. Like, people still wanted to be my friend. So it actually kind of made me more resilient because I didn't realize this back then, but now I realize it made me more resilient. It made me more, like, successful in a way because I wouldn't say successful, but it just made me more of, like, people respected me because I got out there and I wasn't being pussy about it. And I wasn't ducking and hiding and being afraid of everybody because of it. So, and I felt like part of it was my karma because I was running around with her being a bully, right along with her, bullying bitches, taking bitches' boyfriends, just doing shit I shouldn't have been doing. But I was young and I was built around a system that was just not for me to be a decent human. So I wasn't a decent human at that time. But I was young and I was coming into myself, but I realized running with people like that was just a bad scenario for me. Still healing from friendships because I realized that dynamic carried into my adult life. But yeah, she was walking with a group of people and I was walking by and I already know every time I walk by, every time they see me, they try to like make little comments and talk little shit to me. But I don't pay no mind. I just keep walking and minding my fucking business because, bitch, why y'all worried about me? So I walked past her group and I heard them trying to like laugh and crack little jokes about me. And I'm just like, whatever, bitch. Like, I'm minding my business. Like, I feel that nervousness in my stomach, but that like, I don't know, that Scorpio rising in me, I didn't know back then, but now that I'm older, I'm like, that Scorpio rising was not having that shit. I was like, bitch, fuck y'all hoes. Like, y'all ain't know nothing. So I walk into and then they're just like, oh, da-da-da. And she started telling them, stop talking about her. Y'all need to stop being mean to her. Da-da-da. And I'm just looking like, bitch, you created this whole scenario. What, all these people not liking me now you're mad that it's starting to become like you don't have control over it anymore, or now you want to be my friend, or you feel bad for what you did, so now you want to tell them to stop. And then that's when I realized this is a person that would do anything to me. They come off like they would do anything for me, but they'll really do anything to me. And I've been going through humiliation rituals since I was a kid. Because that was just one aspect of like teen years. But I've been going through this since I was younger. So I have had my name smeared, dragged, all type of stuff. And then people see me now and they be so like surprised. They be like, wow, like you just I don't know. And I'm just like, yo, y'all talked all that shit. Y'all did all that to me, and I still managed to be who I was always meant to be. Like, back then I was just a lower vibing, so it was easier for me to be offended and affected by what you did, but you really just trained me up to be able to tolerate it, because now I'm very tolerable to people talking shit, or I can tolerate the hate and the jealousy because it's like I've been experiencing it for so long. And I eventually, I didn't allow her to come. I think we hung out like one time when I was like 19, and we like went out, and it was weird then too, because it was always like a weird obsession with trying to control me, and I would just be like, girl, I don't want to sleep with you, I don't feel those feelings for you, I'm sorry, but I don't want you in that way. And then like we had that little interaction, and then it was just weird, so I ended up leaving. I was supposed to go to hair school, and she had a car, so I was like, why don't you take us back to where we need to go so I can go to school? And she just was just holding me, acting like she didn't want to get up. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna call me an Uber, because my other friend was with us, and she was thinking the shit was weird. I was thinking the shit was weird, so we ended up calling an Uber, and that was like the last time I ever saw her. Like, I mean, we were friends on my old Instagram, but that page got deleted, so I don't have no way to be in contact with her. But I know she's just mentally off, and I wish her the best though. Like, now that I'm older and I look back at it, I still have love for her in a friend way, and I hope that she heals and she gets past her trauma, because she went through a lot. I'm not gonna expose her traumas, but she went through a lot of shit when we were teenagers. So I just like, I know where the hate stemmed from. It wasn't personal, it was spiritual. And yeah, I still would not be in a room with her alone. I would not put myself in certain situations, because I'm not sure what level mentally you're at when it comes to interacting with me. But that's all I have time for you guys today. I wish you guys the best in all you do. Please be safe out here. And if you get those weird vibes from people, cut them off. Love you guys.